be showing you guys how to play Good Riddance, Time of Your Life by Greenday on the guitar. So stay tuned if this is something that you want to learn. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the... So this song is really super beginner friendly because there's only 4 chords you need to know for the whole song. None of them are bar chords, they're all open and pretty easy fingerings. And on top of that, you don't need any capo to play this in the original key. And there's only one strumming pattern and one picking pattern that you can know for this song. And if you are unfamiliar with picking, you can do the strumming pattern for the whole thing and it'll be just the same. So let's go ahead and jump into what those chords look like. Alright, so let's take a closer look at these chords you need to know. I'm going to start with G, which looks like this and sounds like this. After that, you need to know C, which looks like this and sounds like this. The next chord you need to know is D, which looks like this and sounds like this. And then the last chord you need to know is E minor, which looks like this and sounds like this. Now, one important thing to note with these chords is that throughout my cover at the end, you'll see me switching from this regular C to a C add 9 chord. So I'm going to go ahead and teach you the C add 9 chord as well, which looks like this and sounds like this. And again, C add 9 and C will be interchangeable in this song, but the reason why I'm showing you C add 9 is because if you want to attempt that picking pattern at the end of the video, C add 9 is going to be the version of C that you'll need to play. So again, this is just an optional chord. If you want to just strum the whole way through, you can feel free to stick with your regular C pattern. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. It's editing me from the future. I just realized that I went through this whole tutorial and I never taught you guys a chord that you do need to know for this song, and it is D suspended 4. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to play that right now. So D suspended 4, it looks like this and sounds like this. Okay. Back to past me who shot this weeks ago. Bye. Alright, so once you have those chords memorized and you can transition between them, let's go ahead and jump into our first strumming pattern. If you're familiar with any of my other tutorials, you'll know that the first strumming pattern I always suggest beginners start with is just one down strum on the beat for every chord change. And this is just so you can get to know where those chord changes are going to be in the song, and it'll give you a chance to practice singing through the song as well so that you can get more familiar with it, because that'll help you a lot when the patterns get a little more difficult, things like that. So let's go ahead and put our G chord on, since that's what this song starts with. And what you're just going to do is strum down once on your G chord. Then we go to our next chord, which is C, and strum down once. And then D, strum down once. So essentially you want to take that through the rest of the song and just strum down for every chord change that you see. So let me go ahead and take you through the first verse and just show you what that would sound like with our one down strum strumming pattern. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist and directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. So So as you can see, all I was doing there was taking through the first verse, and every time I saw a chord change, I just strummed it down once just so that I knew where, like which word I would be on whenever I had to do those transitions. But once you have that down and you've taken that through the whole song, let's go ahead and move on to our first real strumming pattern. So here it is. As you can see, it's just down, down, up, down, up. And this pattern can apply for every chord through the entire song, so it's really the only strumming pattern you need to know in order to play the whole song. I'm gonna have my G chord on because that's what it starts with, and the whole pattern is just down, down, up, down, up. So go ahead and put your G chord on and try that with me. We've got down, down, up, down, up. And if you're new to guitar, what I'm doing between those two up strums is I'm just circling my hand back around so that I can be down here by the sound hole to do that next up strum. So one more time, let's do that. We've got down, down, up, down, up. And that's the whole strumming pattern. So once you have that rhythm down, let's go ahead and put in some of those chord transitions. So with our G chord on, we've got down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, C, D. Again, G, up, down, up, twice, down, up, C, down, up, D. Alright, so now once you have the pattern down and those transitions in, all you have to do is speed it up to get it a little bit more at tempo, and then you can play through the whole song. So let's put our G chord back on, and let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit to get it at tempo. So we've got down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Go ahead and play it with me and see if you can get it at this tempo. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Alright, once you have it at that tempo, go ahead and add those transitions back in, and then we can play through the song. So we've got G, down, down, up, C, D, G, twice, C, D. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist and directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. And congratulations, once you have that strumming pattern under your belt, you can use it to apply for the entire song and it'll sound great. So if that's where you're comfortable with strumming, go ahead and stop there and go to the end of the video where I'll be playing through the whole song, and so you can play along with me. But if you are being a little bit more adventurous and you want to learn a picking pattern that you can learn with this song, then go ahead and stay tuned and I will show you a picking pattern that you can use. Point a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist. Alright, so I've zoomed in a little bit to teach you this picking pattern. We're gonna go ahead and start with our G chord on. And I know some of you guys know G without the pinky, so it looks like this, but for this picking pattern, you will wanna be playing it this way with both your pinky and your ring finger on the top two strings. So with our G chord on, what we're going to do is we're going to use our thumb to pick the bottom E string. Then you're gonna use your pointer finger and put that on the third G string. And then your middle finger is going to go on the second B string. Okay? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and forth between these strings a little bit. So go ahead and pick your sixth string, followed by your pointer and then your ring finger. So we got thumb, pointer, middle finger. So here you're gonna use your pointer finger to play that G string again. And then you're gonna move your thumb up to the fourth D string and click that. And So let's do that again. We've got 6, 3, 2, 3, 4. And then you're gonna take your pointer finger and then pick that G string one more time. That's the whole pattern through. So let's go ahead and do that again. We've got 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. So that's the whole pattern for G. I'm gonna go ahead and teach you the rest of the patterns before we speed it up. So now let's go to our Cadd9 chord. This is gonna be pretty much the same as our G chord, except now our thumb's gonna be on the 5th string since that's our bass note. So we're gonna do thumb, so 5, and then your pointer and your middle finger are gonna still be on the same strings. So we've got 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. So you'll notice in this whole pattern, your pointer and your middle finger are always going to be doing the same pattern. It's your thumb that's going to be changing its bass note through this. So let's do that Cadd9 chord again. We've got 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. So now let's go back and forth between G and Cadd9. So go ahead and put your G chord on. We've got 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. Then switch to Cadd9, sorry. Same thing, 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. Let me show you the next chord, which is our D chord. Here, our thumb's gonna be moving to the 4th D string, but our pointer and our middle finger are still gonna be on the 3rd and 2nd strings respectively, and it's gonna be the same pattern. So we've got thumb, pointer, middle, pointer, thumb, pointer, or 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. So you'll notice on your left playing hand, when we're playing this through, our pinky and our ring finger never move from these strings. So we've got G, Cadd9, and then D. This is actually D suspended 4, but it works for this tutorial, for this picking pattern. So I just like to keep my pinky and ring finger down the whole time. And then again, with this hand, you'll notice your pointer and your middle finger are going to be doing the exact same pattern on the exact same strings, but what we're gonna do is change up our thumb. So now let's play through all of these together. We've got G, 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. Then we've got Cadd9, 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. Then we've got D, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. All right, and then the last chord that you need to know is our E minor chord. So for E minor, it's gonna be exactly the same as our G chord. We're gonna go 6 with our thumb, 3 with our pointer, 2 with our middle, 3, 4, 3. So we've got 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. So now once you have that down, let's go ahead and put it in rhythm. So let me play it through for you. We've got So go ahead and put your G chord on and try that with me. 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. Okay, and so now we'll do that same rhythm for our Cadd9 chord. We've got 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. Go ahead and do that with me. 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. And it's the same with our D chord, same rhythm. We've got 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. One more time. 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. So now let's go ahead and play the intro of this song so you can see what that sounds like together. We've got our G chord on. We've got twice, C, D. So go ahead and try playing that with me with our G chord. 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3 twice, C add 9, D. And that's the whole intro to these songs. So once you have that down, you can just speed it up until you can get it at tempo. I'll go ahead and play that for you so you can hear it. Once you can play that, you can apply that for the whole song. So it's the same with the strumming. Like I said with strumming pattern, if you want to use it for the whole song, you can. And it's the same with the picking. If you want to use this picking pattern through for the whole song, you also can. The only place that it'll change is when you do the chorus, which involves that E minor. So let me go ahead and show you how we would use that picking pattern there. Again, it's the same pattern. So we've got 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. Alright, so let's go through the chorus one time so you can at least hear what that sounds like. We've got E minor, G, E minor, G, E minor, D, G. So let's go ahead and put that together and we'll play through the first verse. I'll go a little bit slower than tempo so that we can try to keep up with our picking patterns. But we've got G twice, C add 9, D. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist and directs you where to go. Here's our E minor. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. So let's go over that E minor section again. We've got E minor, 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, into D, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, into C, 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, into G, 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. So let's do that one more time with our E minor, D, C, G. Alright, so I've taken you through every section that you'll need to know for picking for this song. Let's go ahead and put it all together, and I'm going to play through the first verse for you just so you can hear what it sounds like together. We're starting with our G chord on. We've got C add 9, D, G, twice, another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist and directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. We'll go ahead and go into the chorus. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Back into our intro. Alright, so I've taken you through every part of the song that you would need to know to do the picking pattern. So go ahead, and if you want to attempt this picking pattern, go ahead and pause this video and practice that through until you're ready. And when you are ready to play it at tempo, then let's go ahead and continue the video, and we'll put everything we learned together to play through the whole song. Alright, so once you have the chords memorized, you can transition between them pretty easily, and you've gotten that strumming pattern down and that picking pattern if that's something that you want to learn. Let's go ahead and put all of those elements together, and we can play through the whole song of Good Riddance, Time of Your Life by Greenday. I will be listing up here in this corner what strumming or picking pattern I'm using for my cover, but of course you can feel free to use whatever you want to. And I'll also list all of the lyrics and the chord changes and everything karaoke style on screen in front of you. So when you're ready, let's go ahead and continue and play through the whole song. Good luck.
Stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist and directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, and in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. But in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Okay, so that was my tutorial for Good Riddance, Time of Your Life by Greenday. I really hope that you guys liked it. If you found it helpful, please make sure to give it a thumbs up down below, as well as subscribe to my channel. That way you guys know every single time I upload video. And if you are already subscribed, don't forget to turn on that bell notification. That way you'll know every time I post anything. And yeah, here are my social media sites in case you guys are interested in checking me out on any of those. I'll do sneak peeks and giveaways and things like that on there, as well as find people to give shout outs to. So if you want to get a shout out like this person right here, make sure to follow me on my social media sites as well. I guess that completes this tutorial. So until next time, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.